Welcome to Passion Travel. Join us as we explore fascinating destinations, uncover hidden gems, and embark on unforgettable journeys. Subscribe now and ignite your passion for travel. Txuleta, Basque-style grilled ribeye steak. Txuleta is a traditional Basque-style grilled ribeye steak that is known for its simplicity and focus on high-quality ingredients. Here's how you can prepare txuleta. Ingredients. Ribeye steak. Look for a thick-cut, bone-in ribeye steak. The quality of the meat is crucial, so choose a well-marbled piece with good fat content for flavor and juiciness. Sea salt. Use coarse sea salt for seasoning. Optional, olive oil, for brushing the steak before grilling. Preparation. Choose the right steak. Traditionally, txuleta is made with a thick-cut ribeye steak, preferably bone-in. The thickness allows for a juicy and tender steak when grilled. Prepare the steak. Take the steak out of the refrigerator about 30 to 60 minutes before cooking to bring it to room temperature. This ensures even cooking. Pat the steak dry with paper towels to remove excess moisture. This helps in achieving a good sear. Season the steak. Generously season both sides of the steak with coarse sea salt. This is the primary seasoning used in txuleta to enhance the natural flavors of the beef. Grill the steak. Preheat your grill to high heat. Txuleta is traditionally cooked over a wood fire or charcoal grill, which adds a smoky flavor. If using a gas grill, you can still achieve great results by ensuring the grill is very hot. Place the steak on the grill and cook it over high heat. For a steak that is about 1 inch thick, grill for about 4 to 5 minutes on each side for medium rare doneness, adjusting the time based on your preferred level of doneness and the thickness of the steak. You can also brush the steak lightly with olive oil before grilling to enhance the caramelization and flavor. Resting the steak. Once the steak is grilled to your desired doneness, remove it from the grill and let it rest for a few minutes before slicing and serving. This resting period allows the juices to redistribute within the meat, ensuring a juicy steak. Serving. Txuleta is traditionally served sliced and accompanied by simple sides like roasted vegetables, grilled peppers, or a green salad. Enjoy the steak with a glass of robust red wine to complement its rich flavors. Pulpo of Feira, Galician-style octopus, typically seasoned with olive oil and paprika. Pulpo a la Galega, or Pulpo of Feira, is a traditional Galician dish featuring tender octopus seasoned with paprika, olive oil, and salt. Here's how you can prepare it. Ingredients. Octopus, 1 whole octopus, around 2 to 3 pounds, preferably fresh or frozen and thawed. Sea salt, for cooking the octopus. Sweet paprika, pimentón dulce, used both in the cooking water and for sprinkling over the finished dish. Extra virgin olive oil, high-quality olive oil for drizzling. Optional, boiled potatoes, to serve alongside the octopus. Preparation. Prepare the octopus. Thoroughly clean the octopus, making sure to remove the beak, eyes, and any innards. If using fresh octopus, you can tenderize it by freezing and thawing it a couple of times before cooking. This helps to break down the tough fibers. Cook the octopus. Fill a large pot with water and add a generous amount of sea salt, about 1 tablespoon per liter of water. Bring the water to a boil. Once boiling, carefully add the octopus to the pot. You can dip the octopus into the boiling water a few times to help curl the tentacles. Reduce the heat to medium-low and simmer the octopus gently, uncovered, for about 40 to 50 minutes. Cooking time can vary depending on the size of the octopus. You'll know it's done when you can easily pierce the thickest part of the tentacle with a fork. Avoid overcooking, as this can make the octopus rubbery. Cooling and cutting. Once cooked, remove the octopus from the pot and let it cool slightly. Cut the octopus into bite-sized pieces, typically about 1 inch thick slices. Assembling the dish. Arrange the octopus pieces on a serving platter or individual plates. Drizzle generously with extra virgin olive oil. Sprinkle with sweet paprika, pimentón dulce, to taste. This adds both flavor and a vibrant color to the dish. Optionally, serve with boiled potatoes that have been sliced into thick rounds or cubes. Traditionally, these potatoes are cooked alongside the octopus in the same pot. Serving. Pulpo of Feira is typically served warm or at room temperature, making it perfect for a tapas-style meal or as part of a larger spread. Enjoy with crusty bread and a glass of white wine or a light-bodied red wine. Txokolate Porrón, traditional Basque hot chocolate. Txokolate Porrón is a traditional Basque hot chocolate drink, known for its rich and thick consistency. Here's how you can prepare it. Ingredients. Dark chocolate, about 200 grams, preferably high quality, with at least 70% cocoa content. Whole milk, 500 milliliters, 2 cups. Cornstarch, 1 tablespoon, optional, for thickening. Sugar, 2 to 3 tablespoons, or to taste. Cinnamon stick, 1 piece, optional, for flavor. Vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon, optional, for added flavor. Preparation. Prepare the chocolate. Chop the dark chocolate into small pieces to help it melt more easily. Heat the milk. In a saucepan, heat the milk over medium heat. If using a cinnamon stick, you can add it to the milk to infuse its flavor. Melt the chocolate. Once the milk is hot, but not boiling, reduce the heat to low and add the chopped chocolate to the milk. Stir continuously with a whisk until the chocolate is completely melted and the mixture becomes smooth and thick. Optional thickening. If you prefer a thicker consistency, you can mix 1 tablespoon of cornstarch with a little cold milk or water to create a slurry. Stir this into the hot chocolate mixture and cook for a few more minutes until it thickens slightly. Sweeten to taste. Add sugar to the hot chocolate mixture, stirring until it dissolves completely. Adjust the sweetness according to your preference. Add vanilla extract, optional. Stir in vanilla extract if using, to enhance the flavor of the hot chocolate. Serve. Pour the hot chocolate into individual cups or glasses. In Basque tradition, Txokolate Porrón is often served in small ceramic or glass pitchers known as porrones, which have a spout for easy pouring. Calamares Fritos, fried squid rings often served with aioli. Calamares Fritos, or fried calamari, is a popular and delicious dish found in many Mediterranean cuisines, including Spanish and Italian. Here's a recipe to prepare calamares fritos. Ingredients. Calamari, 1 pound, 450 grams, cleaned and tube sliced into rings. All-purpose flour, about 1 cup, for dredging. Cornstarch, 1/4 cup, for extra crispiness, optional. Salt, 1 teaspoon, plus more to taste. Pepper, 1/2 teaspoon, plus more to taste. Paprika, 1/2 teaspoon, optional, for additional flavor. Vegetable oil, for frying. Lemon wedges, for serving. Marinara sauce or aioli, for dipping, optional. Instructions. Prepare the calamari. Ensure the calamari is cleaned thoroughly. Remove any skin, cartilage, or innards. Cut the tubes into rings, and if desired, you can also use the tentacles. Season and dredge. In a bowl, mix together flour, cornstarch, if using, salt, pepper, and paprika, if using. Lightly season the calamari rings with salt and pepper. Dredge the calamari rings in the flour mixture, shaking off any excess. Ensure they are evenly coated. Heat the oil. In a large skillet or pot, heat vegetable oil over medium-high heat until it reaches about 350 to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, 175 to 190 degrees Celsius. Use enough oil to cover the calamari rings when frying. Fry the calamari. Carefully place the dredged calamari rings into the hot oil in batches, making sure not to overcrowd the pan. Fry for about 1 to 2 minutes, or until golden brown and crispy. Overcooking can make the calamari tough, so keep an eye on them and adjust cooking time accordingly. Remove the fried calamari rings using a slotted spoon or tongs and place them on a plate lined with paper towels to drain excess oil. Serve. Transfer the fried calamari to a serving platter. Serve hot with lemon wedges for squeezing over the calamari. You can also serve with marinara sauce or aioli for dipping. Txipirones Rellenos, stuffed squid with ingredients like seafood and ham. Txipirones Rellenos, or stuffed squid, is a delightful dish from the Basque Country that features baby squid stuffed with a savory filling. Here's a recipe to prepare Txipirones Rellenos. Ingredients: baby squid, txipirones about 500 grams, 1 pound, cleaned. Olive oil, 2 tablespoons. Onion, 1 small, finely chopped. Garlic, 2 cloves, minced. Tomato, 1 medium, finely chopped. Ground pork or beef, 200 grams, 7 ounces. Dry white wine, 1/4 cup. Breadcrumbs, 1/2 cup. Parsley, 2 tablespoons, finely chopped. Salt, to taste. Pepper, to taste. Smoked paprika, optional, 1/2 teaspoon. Fish or vegetable broth, 1 cup. Toothpicks or small skewers, for securing the squid. Instructions. Prepare the squid. Rinse the baby squid under cold water and pat dry with paper towels. Remove any remaining innards and tentacles. Carefully slice open each squid tube so it lies flat, without cutting through completely. Score the inside lightly in a crisscross pattern to help it hold the filling. Make the filling. Heat 1 tablespoon of olive oil in a skillet over medium heat. Add the chopped onion and cook until softened, about 5 minutes. Add the minced garlic and cook for another minute until fragrant. Stir in the chopped tomato and cook for a few minutes until it breaks down and becomes saucy. Add the ground pork or beef to the skillet, breaking it up with a spoon. Cook until browned and cooked through. Pour in the white wine and cook for a couple of minutes until most of the liquid has evaporated. Stir in the breadcrumbs and parsley, and season with salt, pepper, and smoked paprika, if using. Remove from heat and let the filling cool slightly. Stuff and secure the squid. Spoon the filling into each squid tube, filling them about 3/4 full. Be careful not to overfill. Close the squid tubes and secure them with toothpicks or small skewers to keep the filling inside. Cook the stuffed squid. Heat the remaining tablespoon of olive oil in a large skillet over medium-high heat. Place the stuffed squid tubes in the skillet and cook for about 2 to 3 minutes per side, or until lightly browned. Pour the fish or vegetable broth into the skillet. Cover and reduce the heat to medium-low. Simmer gently for about 20 to 25 minutes, or until the squid is tender and cooked through. Add more broth if needed during cooking. Serve. Remove the toothpicks or skewers from the squid before serving. Serve the Txipirones Rellenos hot, garnished with fresh parsley if desired. Tortilla de Bacalao, cod omelette made with eggs and potatoes. Tortilla de Bacalao, or codfish omelette, is a traditional Spanish dish that combines eggs and salted codfish into a hearty and flavorful omelette. Here's how you can prepare it. Ingredients: salted codfish, bacalao, 250 grams, about 9 ounces, soaked and desalted, see preparation note below. Potatoes, 3 medium-sized, peeled and thinly sliced. Eggs, 6 large. Olive oil, 1/4 cup, plus more for frying. Onion, 1 medium, thinly sliced. Garlic, 2 cloves, minced. Salt, to taste. Pepper, to taste. Parsley, 2 tablespoons, chopped, optional. Preparation. Prepare the salted codfish. Rinse the salted codfish under cold water to remove excess salt. Place the codfish in a bowl and cover with cold water. Let it soak for 24 to 48 hours in the refrigerator, changing the water 2 to 3 times. This process removes excess salt. Alternatively, you can boil the codfish for about 10 minutes and then drain it to remove excess salt. Once desalted, shred the codfish into small pieces and set aside. Cook the potatoes. Heat olive oil in a large skillet over medium heat. Add the thinly sliced potatoes and fry until they are tender and lightly golden, about 10 to 15 minutes. Stir occasionally to ensure even cooking. Remove the potatoes from the skillet and drain them on paper towels to remove excess oil. Season with salt and pepper to taste. Prepare the omelette mixture. In a large mixing bowl, beat the eggs with a pinch of salt and pepper. Add the cooked potatoes and shredded codfish to the beaten eggs. Mix gently to combine, ensuring the ingredients are evenly distributed. Cook the tortilla. In a clean skillet, heat a tablespoon of olive oil over medium heat. Add the thinly sliced onion and minced garlic. Sauté until the onion is soft and translucent, about 5 minutes. Pour the egg, potato, and codfish mixture into the skillet, spreading it evenly with a spatula. Cook the tortilla over medium-low heat for about 8 to 10 minutes, or until the bottom is set and golden brown. Shake the skillet occasionally to prevent sticking. To flip the tortilla, place a large plate over the skillet. Carefully invert the skillet so that the tortilla transfers onto the plate. Slide the tortilla back into the skillet to cook the other side for another 5 to 8 minutes, or until cooked through and golden brown. Serve. Once cooked through, transfer the tortilla de bacalao onto a serving plate. Garnish with chopped parsley, if using, and cut into wedges or squares to serve. Morcilla de Beasain, blood sausage seasoned with onions and spices. Morcilla de Beasain is a traditional blood sausage from the Basque Country, specifically from the town of Beasain. Here's an overview of its preparation and characteristics. Ingredients. Blood, typically from pork, but can also include other meats such as beef. Fat, usually pork fat, which adds richness and moisture to the sausage. Onions, finely chopped onions are a key ingredient that provides flavor and texture. Rice, often included to enhance the texture and absorb excess moisture. Seasonings, salt, pepper, and sometimes spices like paprika, nutmeg, or cinnamon are used to season the mixture. Preparation. Preparing the ingredients. Blood and meat mixture. Fresh blood is collected and combined with finely chopped or ground meat, often pork, in a large bowl. Cooking onions. Onions are finely chopped and cooked slowly in a skillet until they are soft and caramelized. This enhances their sweetness and flavor. Adding rice. Rice, which has been previously cooked, is added to the blood and meat mixture. The rice helps to absorb excess moisture and contributes to the texture of the sausage. Seasoning. Spices and salt, pepper, and other spices like paprika are added to taste. The choice of spices can vary depending on regional preferences and family recipes. Stuffing and cooking. The mixture is then stuffed into natural casings, often cleaned pig intestines, which are tied off at intervals to form individual sausages. The sausages are traditionally boiled or simmered gently in water or broth until cooked through. This cooking method ensures that the sausage retains its shape and flavors. Serving. Morcilla de Beasain can be served in various ways, sliced and pan-fried until crispy on the outside, grilled, or simply warmed through and served as part of a tapas spread. It is often enjoyed alongside crusty bread, roasted vegetables, or as part of a larger meal.